Hi, how much do you hate yourself? I'm kidding, I don't care. This isn't about you. The question here is, how much do I hate myself? This challenged not only my skill, but my willpower, my mind, my ability to hit it on the dance floor, and most of all, my sanity. Come along on this journey with me as I lose my mind trying to play a video game, and a video game it was. Now, as most of you probably know, The Last of Us recently released a new gen version with some of the greatest graphics and gameplay I've ever gone down diddly seen. So, to celebrate this, I decided to play the PS3 remaster. So, I start off this challenge with selecting Survivor difficulty. Why? Because I ain't no coward. I ain't any of those crybabies who select hard, or god forbid, medium. I'm a full-grown man with taxes and debt and hair growing in strange places. Anyway, so we start off this challenge with a small child, and I almost fail immediately as Sarah has some of the bloodiest thirsty urge to blast a cap in the ass of everyone she sees. But luckily, I was able to spam square fast enough to contain her bloodlust. Skipping forward to where the challenge actually begins, my first grand challenge appears in the form of a dying man. As much as I would love to relieve this man of his life, I have a challenge going on, so he has to be left behind. I'm sure a kind soul came along and relieved him of his... helped him, and he lived a happy, lovely life and was not torn apart by a group of clickers. So we come across the first group of runners. Now, most people probably think stealth is a good option. Those people are geniuses, it's a great... I'm just kidding! I lied aces to fasces, boots to kneecaps and jaws to floors. I was leaving no survivors, making sure the dead knew about Joel's fists of justice. I was on an all-time high, ready to face any problem that came my way. The world will know about Joel's fisties of justice. Oh, piss, they have guns. So like any man, I hid in the cover and let Tess handle it, because she actually has a gun, and I'm like, just kidding, you morons! I was laying ass to grass, toes to schmoes, cats to mats. The only thing they could see was Joel's fisties of justice. So after some stuff, which I actually did on the first go, I did use the gun. Waiting an hour for Tess to shoot that one guy, and Joel unlocking his first of many superpowers, we finally had made it to Robert, who died in a cutscene. So I meet Marlene, a bit more beautiful stealth done highly efficiently. Finally, we meet Ellie, whose name I will yell in frustration many times throughout this challenge. But she's chill, she's chill, she gives high fives, she stabs people, she chill. So we scrape the crappy Aha city, which I'm glad, because now the true combat starts to really get interesting. Finally stuff like clickers and bloaters to punch the hell out of with Joel's fists. So the moment I leave, I get stunt locked because I'm ass at stealth, but eventually I make it through. You ever tried to see me? No. You do not see me. Holy f***, you're useless. Why am I climbing? Just get out of here. Just break. I want to throw a brick at a wall. Why are you hiding? You're a military guy. Why are you hiding? Eventually, I make it to this very tall building where I'm sure it'll be a lot safer. Can we not completely destroy him? Oh, come on. Oh, can't face me. What's that sound? You can't face me, I'm LeBron James. The shiv kind of useless. Shut up. Is it? Oh no. Oh, not wrong thing. Okay, you morons. The shiv. Why isn't he using the shiv? Why wasn't he using the shiv? Ah, and he's dead. Punch her, bam. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you thought that was it? Or did you forget that room? Yeah, okay. It is genuinely incredible how long this took me. The pure amount of fire these clickers were lit on. The amount of head trauma these rats experienced was inhumane. But trust me, my pain was 1,000 times more intense than the brain tumors I gave them. That is, of course, until... Come on. Yes, no way. No way. No, let me in. No, stupid kid. Yeah, stay down there.
Oh, that's how Joel does it, baby.
Waste some Molotovs, too many Molotovs, introduce some runners to the hard, pointy surface of my kitchen table, Tess gets bit. Oh, it's a spoiler, forget I said that. Okay, so finally we make it to the place or whatever, and oh my god, Tess is bit! Oh my goodness. Oh, this is this huge information which we have just now learned. Skip cutscene, we're trying to do a challenge here, man. I accidentally grabbed this gun out of confusion, and just forget it. I didn't do anything. Stop giving me ammo, you goddamn game. Now, if you haven't learned by now that I suck at stealth, you're a blithering moron. Either way, I suck it up, tickle my belly button, and commit to one of the most beautiful and well thought out plans known to man.
Okay.
Well, yes, anyway. It's not like any of that matters, because we snuck out of there in beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You got how beautiful it was. Oh yeah, and Ellie's the absolute goat. She was throwing up med packs left and right like it was nobody's business. Now, our friendship started off in a really rocky boat, with her arm being bitten by a clicker, and her really only existing to be saved. But that was different now. She was actually useful to me, and my mission to punch the crap out of everything I see. So, yeah. So a bunch of useless nonsense of me being awesome later, and we make it to Billstown. Hell yeah, Bill's the man. Bro stabs clickers, and then runs at the back, and then shotguns their heads off. He's the number one of being the greatest assistant of all time, NPC, the absolute goateen. So Bill nearly blows me up, and makes me immediately feel a challenge. Bill! So Joel steps in the room like it's nobody's business, and I get strung up, and forced to save my own ass from clickers. Bill, you bouncing baboon. Trust me, I tried continuously pushing this guy back, and it was not working. I just had to shoot to progress, and it tore me apart. So I eventually realized I reluctantly had to shoot the zombies. Trust me, while trying to savor every bullet. I was very sad about this. Even having to save Ellie at some point, which was just turning against me again. Our friendship was just starting to get on the rocks, and now it's already just... Yet I went on with the challenge, and looking back, I really should not have. The pain only grew from here. Trust me. So anyway, I shoot Bill. Sorry, I meet Bill. Fine, again. What? With a trusty NPC like that by my side, I felt as safe as a baby's ass. Bill, stop trying to give me guns.
Stop giving this man guns.
Oh crap, a nail bomb. See, this is why Bill is the great. He's my mans. He's the top G. So eventually we found the stupid zombie part of town. Everything's stupid if you haven't caught my drift by this point. Except for those glorious medkits, keep those coming. Now, by this point you may believe you know somewhat of Joel's power with fists, but you know nothing. Example A.
Yep. Oh my god.
That's right, baby girl. You just saw Joel's punch out a clicker. Now, that's a mere glimpse of what Jolie boys fisty pisty of boys and goinsneys were capable of. Now, I only intend to tell you about the times I struggle, and well, now this is one of those funny little times, but what made it bearable was the absolute unit of Billy Butcher Boy. He clapped so many clicker cheeks you may even think he's useful. Now, without beautiful Billy Boy, I'm not sure I would have been able to leave this part of town with my sanity intact. But then, after an hour of punching the lights out clickers, I was easy. Oh boy, here we go. I would love to introduce you fellows to the Joel's Magical School Bus. Step right up, don't be scared. Come with a friend and I'll throw you in a free jaw fracture for your uncle. I was thwacking and smacking and knocking, and it was violent and it was beautiful, and after an hour-long parade we eventually made it to the school, ran for our lives, and I ran into the clicker. Bill, you stupid idiot. You dumbass. You did it again. Let me introduce you folks to the main show. The big boy bloater with 7 feet of dumbassery, and guess what? You can't punch this guy because Bill's too much of a scaredy cat to stab him with a melee weapon. I tried bricks and whatever, but survivor mode was really just not giving me much. Now, let me tell you, if I was playing on medium or easy, I'd definitely be able to take down this big girl. Mostly not only because the bloater does have less health, but Molotovs and nail bombs would do a lot against his fat ass. So without a doubt, it would be possible if I was not in survivor mode, and that is the rule I'll be using for bloaters from now on. Sorry. Either way, I finish up putting 50 bullets in him, and I'm home free. We find Bill's boyfriend, kill all of his neighbours by giving a harsh thwacking, and steal his car. Goodbye, Billy boy. I hope you don't hang yourself due to depression. Anyway, we're on the road. We're off the road. We get attacked by bandits or whatever, and that melee fight goes as well as you would expect, but eventually we get through. Now, there's this one building that took me hours, days to clear in my OG playthrough, yet I just ran straight through it by accident, and I was done.
No stupid way. You're kidding me.
Hotel, more bandits.
combo wombo diddly dooper dooper.
Stupid raft, even more bandits, friendly Ossens. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I clear it, no issue, slight issue. More bandits, more thwacking. Hold on, I remember. Ellie kills a human being. Honestly, I was jumping for joy. I finally had a useful companion. Ellie gets a rifle. This happens.
No, he's not. Shut up. Good job, Ellie. You did so much there. Nice job, really. Well, good job, Ellie. Woohoo! Thumbs up.
Ellie gets a smaller, compact pistol-like rifle called a pistol, and Ellie's even more useful to me now. With those medkits and a pistol, she would actually do something. Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase and say there was about 1,000 more bandits I had to personally pummel halfway into the pavement. Oh yeah, there's Sam and Henry now. Yay. Okay, so this part may or may not have broke me. I had absolutely nothing on me to help. All I had was this stupid melee weapon that broke after one person, and these stupid guys were like in the thousands. And it wasn't like rolling in with Billy Boy. Sam and Henry were useless, and there are two of them! And Ellie! What? So I may or may not have switched difficulty to take care of these schmoes due to complete tiredness. Either way, there's a truck on my head, I can jump off the bridge. We reunite with the boys, and needless to say, I'm sure they had a great time sharing all their bullets with the clickers. Trust me, I know. I got a great view 5 miles running in the opposite direction. It was all fine and dandy until I got to this room, man. It sucked. I was trying strategy after strategy, and I learned the true meaning of pain and suffering. All I had were these 2 bombs to protect these stupid kids and Henry. I would love to say Henry did plenty, if Henry did anything at all. Either way, we eventually got after using high IQ strats, then just sitting by the door and waiting for them to open it, and trust me man, there was so many times where that door slightly opened and then BAM! A clicker going what? Anyway, we finally got through the skin of my middle toe, and boy was I relieved.
No way.
So next we had the infamous sniper part. I ain't gonna bore you with all the details of me slowly creeping over them. Boom! I just lied! I charged that loser head on, no witnesses, full casualties, Leroy Jenkins, you moron. I was like the frickin' Flash to these chumps, eventually making and slapping up the sniper boy. Sadly, as you probably guessed, I couldn't really get past the sniper part without using the sniper. But there was no way around it. So I took my chance and I was game ending these nerds left and right. Pow! These zombies were so impressed they wanted to murder us. Unluckily, they got Sam, but due to the fact that Sam never threw me a single medkit, I wasn't fully sure who he was. Wait, what the hell? Okay guys, this is a very serious time. Let us all give a moment of silence to my man's unnamed NPC 225. He probably died valiantly a few months later. Oh, and word to the family. In fact, this is the man's family right here. So Tommy shows me my dead daughter. I say no thanks, and some guys show up to kill me. Not connected. Now, regularly I'll go nuts to butts as to faces these absolute nerds, but they had guns and I had a brick. I'm sorry, I'm not that much of an idiot. So I calmed down Joel's magical fisties in this section. I'm dearly sorry to any lovey fans. Yet we pushed forward. We had absolute squadron right here. We had Tim 1, Tim 2, Tim 3, Tommy and Kevo. So, after about an hour of waiting for the crappiest NPC battle to end, Joel was getting so blood quenched that I finally just picked up my friendly axe and a half-broken bottle and made these guys into white meat, which is good because apparently I'm low on that. That was a stupid joke. The brave and very smart men charged forward, and then I get all the glory and take down this one guy and everyone is saved. Except for Ellie's emotions, so she runs off. For Christ's sake, Ellie. Okay, so this video is ranking up to be quite long, so let's just speed through the misery here. So I go on a horse, shot off, literally by an hour of horrible stealth and excruciating pain. I find Ellie, quick drop bad guys, we find our friends again, we go to university. Okay, I know we said we're just running low on time, but I have to do this. Dude, I just found out I'm $20 billion in debt. What? It's all into balloons. I don't even know what balloons are. So what? I don't care, we're going. Dude, I'm in debt. Come on, give us some empathy. I don't crap. Listen, what about the medkits, huh? You didn't give me a single medkit? Stupid idiot. Dude, your head was gone. I don't care. Man, my head was gone. Dude, you were missing limbs. That's a poor excuse. Oh, dude, come on, I don't care about your issues or taxes. Dude, I'm $20 billion in debt. I have crippling mortgage. My kids are feeding off the elderly. I don't know what to do. Dude, shut up. Bro, what? Just give me medkits next time. Shut up. Excuse me? I don't care about your stupid medkits. You! Those medkits are my livelihood. I don't care, Joel, I'm in debt. You idiot. You have no idea what medkits are capable of. I've lost so many people due to this stupid debt. You idiot! I have no money left. I'm scared about where my wife. I had to sell my wife. You're right. You're not my daughter. I sure as hell ain't your dad. Shut the hell up.
Shut up.
So, in the university, we straight chillin' until... So we found out the horrific truth about the fireflies, but to be honest, I'm too caught up with this funny monkey man. Ooh, ah. So that is of course until I get shot at. Now, that is a man that does not know the name of this challenge, so I sneak through the university and give that man a brick of my mind, minus the of my mind, and through his mind. Eventually, me and Ellie are cruising, brother. That is until I get impaled, of course, which sadly leads to me killing a guy with a gun. The killing isn't the bad part, surprisingly. Luckily, I have absolutely nothing to do for the rest of the run, and I get so proud of Ellie actually being useful. I then go into a coma. So sweet. Okay, hunting season. I immediately have to use the bow once. At it, boys. You got it, boss. Okay, so I meet Pedo, and Pedo and his dumb cannibal ass brings a horde right to us. Luckily, Ellie's the infinite shiv, which is just about the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Thank you, game. So with my genius thinking, I employed the strategy of sacrifice. That's right, I made my only companion zombie food, and it was beautiful. True teamwork. Except for the part where Cannaboy said,
You weren't kidding. You're a better shot with that thing than I am.
Is he a moron? I have not shot a single bullet. Let's forget it.
Bro's lost too much blood, he ain't seeing straight. So blah blah, we move forward to the stupid ass room, which is difficult. Oh yeah, of course that's until the bloater shows up. Now remember the rule of bloat. That is only difficult in survivor mode, and also grounded, but who the hell ever plays grounded? So we chuck this gun use down to could be avoided. Eventually we get betrayed, but I was too busy celebrating in the background because that stuff was hard to get through, man. After some pretty easy stealth, and Cannibal Man gives me a tight hug and kidnaps me.
What a sweet guy.
But who cares when Joel's just been released? For some reason, all these guys were terrified of a disabled guy with a brick, but eventually I get my old hands on two young men. Wait, what?
Chicken. Oh, I smell chicken on you. Where's the chicken? Where the hell's going? Chicken. I smell the chicken. You are McDonald. Where's the chicken? Dude, I just work at McDonald's. I don't know what's going on right now. Please just... Where's the chicken? Down in the McDonald's kitchen. You're gonna give me these coordinates to the chicken, and if you don't, I'm gonna break down crying and singing about chicken. It's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen, alright? What? It's just, please just leave me alone. I don't know what's going on right now. The chicken. Oh, you know what about the chicken? What the hell? Dude, we just came up from the ship. I don't even know. Dude, trust me, I don't know anything about chicken. Chicken. I smell it.
Okay, so pretty much there's a lot of stealth on both fronts, and Ellie only has a knife, which made it pretty easy. Joel, not so easy, seeing he was fully decked out with machine guns and flamethrowers. Either way, I make my way through and introduce David's face to Joel's fists of glory, except instead of Joel's fists, it was a cleaver. Now we are sad, wandering through the world. Who am I? What is my purpose?
Do you think
What the
giraffes
hell's this game doing?
necks
Man, I
will
just need
get
to finish this
shorter?
video already. You're rolling up to 3,000 words.
Was that one of the oh jeez, it was. So are the classic superpowers at work?
So we reached the final bloater, clicker, runner, everything part, and it was painful to say the very least. Attempt after attempt after attempt, nothing was working. That is until I realised, you see this idiot right here? Well, you turn on easy, medium, hard, you can sneak by him no issue, but the moment you click on survivor mode, his radius get turned up just enough that he can just... So, with a little trick, and a Matsuki. Hey, this is the gun challenge, not the difficulty challenge, so leave me alone. Finally, to the glorious and horrible hospital, so I was ready to get that cure and get out of here when I got the news. They were about to kill Ellie for being too useful as an NPC. The infinite shiv was too powerful. Now, of course, I thought back to all the times where Ellie screwed me over and didn't compliment me on my fists of justice. But then I also thought back to the medkits, the assists, the quick switch would be normally very annoying in different games, but in this game it made the challenge easing. How could I let this happen? I wouldn't, so I decided to use the whole fire fleet to my fists of justice. I don't want to talk about the first half. Now, the second half was simple stealth, which you all know I'm amazing at, so before I even know it, I was in.
No. I don't know how to do this. Oh my god, they just shot the wrong guy. What? That's messed up. Oh! What? I did it.
There he was, my final target, looking absolutely nothing like Abby's dad, so I decided to introduce him to my fisticuffs of justice with an up-close demonstration right to his cranium. I took Ellie off the cheap hospital bed and ran for it. It was truly an emotional scene for me. I was laughing very hard. This stupid doctor tried to speak
You
up to me,
coward.
so I introduced him to the wall. Now, I know it may look like I shot Marlene or whatever, but I really had a great explanation for what really happened.
Alright, the way this happens is he points his gun and then a small invisible bandit runs along and he stabs her. There's no bullets in the gun. True story.
You just come after her.
The sound effect was done by a leprechaun. A pissed off leprechaun.
So, we had made it. The end of the challenge, driving into the sunset. So now there's the burning question. Is it possible to complete The Last of Us without guns? I don't know, man. Probably with glitches. Alright, peace. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da da da
Never doing
da
John Jim
da da.
Screw all of this.
Do
Kill
do do do.
Deeply depressing, but still goes up. Thank you, Eben Cook, for the lead visual effect artist. I don't know what that means, but you really popped off with that. You too, Aaron Daly. Probably said your name wrong there. Nate Wells, you could have done a bit better. Just the monots. Get out. Last name. What does that even mean? Director of Bits. That's an entirely different thing. I'm pretty sure that was Stephen King.